Ones versus twos, what are you going to do?
Split them up. Try to make it
Enjoyable, I guess, to watch.
painful. Painful to watch. I mean, unless you like watching the ball go in the stands, it's not a lot of fun.
You talked about transition. That was something you were working on. Where are they at with that? And you wanting to get a lot of steals and do what you're doing. Are they taking care of the ball in transition?
No, but I don't really expect it. We've got, well, we got seven new guys, I think. I think it's 7. And they're not comfortable with each other yet. They don't know. And they'll throw it over ahead to a guy who can't jump, and they won't throw it high enough to a guy who can. You know, I think it's a matter of just familiarity and doing it over and over.
Can you see McCabe helping your transition game though, with the way he distributes?
If he doesn't get run down, you know, I mean, you know, my message to George Bob, honestly, is make the game easy. You know, you don't have to make a spectacular pass when all you have to do is throw the ball to somebody. There's nothing wrong with making spectacular passes if that's what is called for. And he's coachable. I mean, he listens. He tries to almost to a fault. You know, you can become kind of robotic if you try to do everything that you're told to do. I don't want him to do everything he's told to do. I just want him to do, you know, the right things.
Well, I mean, it's a game that's built for creation, so it can be creative.
You know, particularly in the open floor. You play that pack line against pack line. It's not much. You got to make shots. It's not much creative because you got 10 eyes on you all the time.
This kid can pass. You know, Trey Young can pass. Why is it you don't see that as much today from the kids?
Nobody passes. You ever seen an AAU game? No one passes. I go back to I'm watching Brandon Huggins, and actually Bakes in the stands. We're I don't know, Atlanta or someplace, and this guy has got the ball and he's dribbling it between his legs, behind his back, and these guys guarding him. And he tries to go by him, and now Brandon has no one guarding him underneath the basket, waving his arms at the guy. And so the guy then he tries to go by again, and he can't, and he backs back out. And he tries it again, and he backs back out. And then he calls Brandon up and set a ball screen. And Brandon's standing in the basket with no one on. I mean, to me, that was like, that's AAU basketball to a T. They don't pass the ball. Guys can't pass the ball now because they never pass it.
The kid probably went to Pitt, didn't he?
See, you're going to try to put words in my mouth.
No, not at all.
And after you got 21,000 Kentucky guys thinking you're a good guy. Touche.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just in terms of progress, or they're not where you want them to be in 3 months. Where you want them to be at the end of October? Mid-October?
We play a hell of a team the first game, so we better be pretty good. I've watched their 2 NCAA tournament games. They're good. They're good. They're really competitive. They really spread you. I mean, they really put an onus on being able to guard the ball. If you turn it over to them, they're going to score. So yeah, we got to get better real fast.
Coach Sag just said that his biggest focus offensively is his mid-range jump shot. Got to the point last year where he made that shot pretty consistently. Where is he with it right now? How far has he come along?
Well, he's come along. He shot it really well at the combine. He's put a lot of time in. You know, it's like anything else, though. It's, you know, shot preparation is as important as your shot mechanics. As he continues to work on his shot preparation, yeah, he's got such great legs. He's going to be able to get a lift on it. making threes. Not to do a steady diet of that, but if it's kind of like KJ. As KJ got better, he did more and more and more, and I think Sags would be the same way.
Getting back to McCabe, do you worry about people being a little too unrealistic with him right away? Does that concern you at all? No.
I don't know if I ever cared what people thought.
How about for him, though?
No, I don't. I mean, he wants to play and he wants to win. He's as dedicated a guy as we've ever had here, that I've ever had here. He knows everything. He goes in, he studies film, he tries to do what you're asking him to do. He just wants to win. I think the majority of our guys, not all of them. It's to this point at least, it's been a very selfless group.
Players that play, I guess, flamboyant or are a little bit showy or flashy, you get people that kind of get into two camps. People that love it and the people that really don't like it. I mean, you look at what happened with Trae Young last year. You had a lot of people that criticized what he did for just playing the way he does. How do you coach kids through that when they play like that? What do you tell them?
Make the game simple. Think about the great players. I mean, Magic did a lot of stuff, but he really made the game look easy. Larry Bird made the game really look easy. The guys, make the game simple. You don't have to make it hard. It's hard enough. And I think George's finding that out too. It's hard enough. I mean, it's when you got the game's a whole lot different than when Conrad was standing out there by himself, throwing the ball down his arm. Now they actually guard you. So it's a whole different game.
Coach, you were talking about Sagabo's range and extended range now, I guess. When you guys first started recruiting him, what was his range then? I mean, how far has he come along?
About 3 feet and in. He got it back over his head. He was just starting to play.
Right.
I mean, when we saw him, I don't think he played in Molly. They just really had him rebound and block shots until really towards the end of his senior year. If you got good hand-eye coordination, you can be a pretty good shot. Hand-eye coordination got a lot to do with it.
With Sags, where his growth is his next big step being able to pass the ball? Is that when you see things he's got to work on beyond the shooting and the other things in the mid-range game?
Well, ideally, you want to run things through him. If you can run things through him, because he can make open shots, and if he can deliver the ball. Now you've drawn a big away from the basket. You don't have to just shoot it to draw a big away. You can pass it. And he's gotten worlds better at everything. He's maybe shot blocking he hasn't, but I think he's rebounded better. And it's a little harder to rebound in practice now because Derek and Drew are pretty big guys. But he's doing well.
Do you have any big close to being able to pass the way Nate was able to pass a couple of years ago? Anybody close
from the
perimeter and be able to see the floor? And
Bisa can pass it.
Yeah.
Bisa passes. He's actually passing pretty well.
As good as Nate did?
But Nate was
pretty rare, right?
Yeah, Nate was pretty exceptional for a 6'9" guy.
How about the big, I can remember getting back to Nate. Dixon talked about, he thought that Nate made that press go because he had a big guy up there that could do all. Do you have anybody similar to that in front of your press that's going to be able to do the things that Nate did a couple of years ago?
Derek Culver could be the best guy we ever had. He's big, he's athletic, long. He's better than the two guys we had on the ball a year ago. The question is, can we play him and Sags at the same time, or a combination of him and Logan Rout at the same time? That's the question. It's not what he can do in press. He's good in press. And he's got good feet. He and Wes have, you know, Wes wasn't great on the ball, but Wes was good when they threw it back to guards because Wes can sit down and stay in front of the guard.
How's Gordon coming?
I call him 3-minute Drew. You know, he goes like hell for 3 minutes, and then he kind of gets tired. But he'll have 3 minutes. He'll get every rebound, and that's hard to do when you got Derek there and Sags there and Logan there. It's hard to do. He gets every rebound for 3 minutes, and then he's over there trying to get his air. You know, bent over trying to breathe.
So what's that mean? 6 minutes a game, 3 in the first half?
Well, I told him we got to get 1 more minute out of him, then we can go to the TV timeout.
Thanks. Save some for tomorrow.